All right, so here we're dealing with a stuck trigger. While I'm spraying on the airbrush, the trigger is getting stuck. I'm gonna show you what's happening. And it'll cause your airbrush to like just keep spraying. So you wanna clean out the well inside of here. What's happening is sometimes this area on your airbrush gun, this trigger that goes in here, the needle goes through here like this. And once you push down, if there's paint inside this hole right here, it'll get stuck like this onto the paint or somewhere halfway in between there, like this. And it'll keep pressure on the valve and your airbrush will keep spraying. So you start by cleaning this out right here. Get all the paint up out of here. You want to take the airbrush apart. From the back here, you're going to take this piece out here and you're going to pull this out. You're going to see your rocker and stuff here. You want this part to be clean as well. Paint will build up on here and behind here, and this piece will get stuck as well. So keep this clean. Clean out this whole thing. Inside, down in the barrel, you want to clean out. And in here where the valve is at, it's like a well. So you got to get in there. So I'm gonna get some cleaner and I'm gonna get one of these right here. And I'm gonna put that in here. And I'm gonna turn this like a Z, like this, like a crank. And then I'm gonna be able to spin and clean this out in here. Okay. So I just drop a little bit of cleaning solution in there, just like that. Then I'm gonna get my brush. I turned it like a Z, like this, and get that in there. And then you'll be able to spin and clean that out in there. See that? If you want to put some in there, you can drop it in there as well. If you feel it getting a little dry, drop some in there and then continue to spin. Cleaning everything out. Let me see if I can show you here. So we got that pretty clean. Trying to get a light on it. I can show you that. So you see that there? See that well in there? Got that pretty clean. See that valve in there? And it's sitting in there like a bowl. In a bowl. So when you're scrubbing in there, you want to make sure you really get that clean down in there. Okay, so now we're gonna put it back together, just like so. Put that back on. You can also clean with this thing too as well. Like I cleaned it off, like rubbing like this. And for the needle cap, same thing. Or when the gun gets on it, I'm gonna show you. Like that. Clean off your needle. I keep like a little handkerchief tied to my holes so I can do cleaning. And then we're gonna run that through. These holes here in your air nozzle, you see that? You're supposed to be able to see through all of those. You see that? You can see straight through it. One in the center, side, and up top here. It's probably sitting over the shit. One like it's there, it's clear. But I'll just take this, my airbrush, there's a little hole right here where the air comes out of, and I'll blow air right through there, just like that. And I'll make sure I'll take a look through and see if that's clear. And when you look clear, you can see right through everything. Take your needle, I'll also push that out, and I'll push that through, clean that off. And I'll push that through. It'll be like that. Put that through. And this got to be on tight, because if this is loose, you'll lose pressure. So this has to be on tight. Once I got that on, I'll make sure the cap is clear and I can see straight through that. And I'll get a spray through here. Make sure there's no debris in there. Got that, the back. Dig in there. Get all that stuff out. That on. Okay, put my cap on. And sometimes I spray like this and I put some solution up here. And I'll clean like this, or I'll get my toothbrush. I keep a toothbrush and some solution up here like this too. And I'll clean out my cap to make sure my cap, there's no debris in there, so I don't spray that onto my work. I'll adjust my needle about 1.5 inches. Then we're gonna start spraying. And now, I can push it without it getting stuck. Once I feel like I have that all clear, I'll get some solution and I'll hook it up to the bottom like this and I'll spray. And you can see the pressure coming out. I'll pump some through as well. Pump it, open it up, and then spray it. Now I'm gonna get some sealer because we about to spray these and finish. So I got my steel cup here and I keep like a cork in it. I got it from a wine bottle. And you just cut it into 3 pieces or half. I put my finger on the back and I just pop the top like that. And that keeps my liquid in there fresh. I also keep it plugged in the back, you can see here, to prevent clogs. So I'll take that out. Then I'm gonna pour in the sealer. Okay. Always check the pipe for clogs. I'll put the back of the needle in like that and check for anything, and I do have something there. Get the handkerchief, clean that off, put that up there. Give it a test spray to check consistency before I put it onto the shoe itself. And we look good. Not a lot of debris in there. It's supposed to sound like a mini tea kettle. That's the sound you're supposed to hear when you're airbrushing. Like a whistling, or like a low whistling sound, almost like a jet. We're ready to go. So when you spray your sealer, you're supposed to see like a lot of smoke. See that spray? That's what you want. I was worried about it getting on the midsole as much as the white on the concords. And that looks pretty good. So let's see how we did here. Glossy, flexible. Take these out. Good job with that. Flex is good. Okay. We had this one through the back, through the stitch. It was like through the stitches, through one of the holes in the stitches. That's the only way I could really get in there. Those pretty much dry. And now for good measure, like once it's dry, just scrape the corners again and get out, any more debris that's in there or overspray, like you're scraping it out dry. And then repeat cleaning if necessary. But these are pretty decent. not my best work, but compared to where they was coming from, that's pretty good. What's up, sneaker family? In this video, we'll be repairing a pair of patent leather Air Jordan 11 Concords using the patent leather hand painting kit. My name is Footprinse. Now let's begin this tutorial. All tools and supplies used in this video will be in the comments or in the description. So back to that quick tip for the frame. The frame up here, you just get yourself a straight razor and scrape off of that as much as possible wherever you see it. Just get it down low. You gotta follow up with eyebrow trimmer on the edges and on the frame, and you'll get yourself a lighter or a torch, and you're gonna be about 3 to 4 inches away, and you're just gonna go over that to get that frame to go down, and you'll be good. I learned more about how to like repair patent leather, how to spray, airbrush tips, all that kind of stuff. You can go check me out on YouTube, or you can check out my ebooks and videos. It'll probably be in the comments or in the description. Thanks for watching. All right, so for the breads, we got the flex down, okay? And now we're almost ready to start applying sealer. But before that, we got this video. We're gonna be doing a patent leather repair on a pair of cool gray 11s. You can see we have some discoloration up here. And then we're gonna sand that, repaint, resand, then reglue. And here's a glimpse at Footprinse new total sneaker restoration kit. It will include some gold glue and clear glue with needle tips and all plastic knives, 3 nubuck powders, gray, neutral, and black, nubuck sealer, sole coat for sole icing, the fresh rinse for disinfecting and deodorizing, sneaker insoles, and it can get rid of smoke smell, cat urine, you name it. Then you have the foot power powder and the Footprinse formula. It works well on white mesh. You can combine those two to create a power scrub. Then here you have your level 3 brush and level 2 brush here, detail brushes. Those aren't normal toothbrushes, trust me. And you have a sneaker eraser, and you have a sponge for lather, microfiber cloth, level 1 cleaning brush, all purpose. Then you have your patent leather hand paint and repair kit. It'll come with 2 paint rollers, a streak-free wipe-on sponge attached to a stick. You have your sanding pads and block, clear sealer that works on all colors, patent leather paint, wipe-on sealer, and your black sealer, along with leather filler. This is the Footprinse full sneaker restoration kit. Comes with the ebook of your choice.